excited to get on this man's podcast. So appreciate you for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So tell me more about your new book, Debt Free Degree.
Yeah, man. So Debt Free Degree is a book to where, bro, we have a lot of young people struggling right now. The average college student is going to graduate with about $5,000 in student loan debt. And a lot of people think student loans are normal, but then this normal is having our young people graduate with a lot of debt, stress, can't really focus on their future. So I wrote the book to make sure that I help parents and young people get through college 100% debt-free. So get into and through college 100% debt-free. And I start the process from the 7th grade all the way through 12th grade.
I mean, that sounds amazing to be able to go to college debt-free. So how is that achievable?
But the main thing that's achievable is, number one, we take debt off the table, all right? So no matter what, we're not even looking at debt. We're not even considering debt. We're not even looking at that option. Then number two is we're going to have a vision, set the goal. Like, where do we want to go in life? What do I want to do in life? Do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a lawyer? Do I want to be a hairstylist? What is it that you want to do? And once you identify that vision and that goal, you're going to do the research. You're going to start setting aside, you know what, how am I going to go? What schools are the best options for me? And you're going to save, you're going to work, and you're going to work the process.
Really cool. And what piece of advice would you share to a parent that is currently trying to figure out a plan so that they can send their child to college and don't have to pay for the large amount that is going to be needed to go to college?
Well, the very first thing with parents is you need to assess your financial situation first, okay? I do not suggest parents cashing their 401ks or looking to funding college if they are still in debt and they're not investing into their retirement. So, number one, I want parents out of debt themselves. I want them investing 15% of their income into their retirement. Now, once we do that, then we can look into different options, something like an ESA or a 529 that will help lower the cost of colleges. If you invest about $1,200 a year over 18 years into an ESA, for an example, which is an educational savings account, you can have anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000. But let's just say that parents do not have, not out of debt. They do not have any savings or investments for that. You got to have the honest conversation with your young people and let them know, like, hey, your father and I, your mother and I were not in a financial situation to pay cash for your college. So, hey, you need to look into different options. You need to go out there, get the right grades, do well in your ACT and your SAT, look up grants, look up scholarships. And if we cannot raise enough money as far as in through grants and scholarships, we got to look at some different options, which a great option is community colleges. The average community college will cost you anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000, depending on the state that you're in. And some states offer free programs or reduced programs. For example, here in the state of Tennessee, the first 2 years are 100% free, depending on their GPA when they graduate, and they have to maintain a certain GPA. And so there are different options that parents can get their kids to go to school. When you look at community college, when you look at trade schools, even, let's say, for example, they don't even know what they want to do. I don't even have a problem with a high school student graduating and taking a gap year off to enter into the workforce, to learn more about the personality, learn more about their strengths, learn more about their interests. But while they're in their gap year, they're working and they're still looking up scholarships so that way they can get into it 100% debt-free.
I love it. I love it. Now, someone that is interested to really delve deeper and truly understand how to become debt-free or at least obtain a degree debt-free, where can they find your book? Where can they connect with you?
Yeah, man. They can go to my website, AnthonyOneal.com, or they can go to DaveRamsey.com, or just Google it. We're in a lot of your bookstores, from Amazon to Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. But AnthonyOneal.com is the first step they can go to learn more about the book, and not just learn more about the book. And then also they can go to my website, only get scholarship resources, other type of stuff. But debt-free degree is the best route to go when it comes to learning more about the product.
I love it. I love it. I thank you